Could you imagine being taken away from your family and everything you know just to be placed in an unfamiliar home with people you've never met? As devastating as this sounds, this is something that happens to many children in Ontario. I was one of them. Although child protection services are put in place to protect the child, I ask myself, at what cost? What impact does this have on the child to be removed from everything they know? And not only the child, but how does this child removal affect the people in their inner circle? Their mom, dad, aunts, brothers, cousins. I ask you, who would be affected in your inner circle if you were removed from your home to a new setting with people you didn't know? Thanks to SSHRC and this unique research opportunity at Wilfrid Laurier University, I am proud to be the research lead on the placement project. The Placement Project explores the perspectives of many youth in care along with the people in their inner network. Using a qualitative case study methodology, the Placement Project team is conducting interviews with both young people and members of their relationship network to understand the perspectives of the many people who are affected when a young person is placed in out-of-home care. Some of the questions guiding this research include: what beliefs do people who experience child placement hold about the care that young people and families need to be successful? And how are child placement processes understood and experienced? Attachment theory and resilience theory are theories that are being considered throughout this project. Our research team is developing a deep, contextualized understanding of what really happens, how it happens, and what it was like for the young person and everyone involved in their story. This research will allow policymakers and those who work in systems of child welfare to better understand what works and what doesn't from the perspective of those who've lived it. I became a Crown Ward when I was 3 years old and grew up in a variety of different foster homes and group homes. I bring unparalleled expertise into this space because this is also my life. So I'm conducting this research, but I've also lived this research. Me-search, if you will. As a youth who was removed from my family at a young age, I remember how no one asked me about what out-of-home care was really like. As a child, I continually told myself that one day I was going to speak up and make changes to the way placement decisions are being made for young people in child welfare systems. It is well known that changes need to happen to the child welfare system here in Ontario. And who better to help influence those changes than those who have lived experiences in child welfare? As an African Canadian, former youth in care, and a former member of the Premier's Council on Equality of Opportunity, I believe the knowledge that I will bring will produce rich findings that I will share with people who can make a positive difference in the lives of youth in my community.